So basically, good morning, everyone. This morning, one of the cameras, and I can't figure it out. I'm sure it's not anything big. I did the reboot, but this morning my pretty face is not here. And it's too bad I don't have puppets. So, good morning anyway. Welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, daily inventory, broken camera event. Good morning, Maureen and Angelina and Jenny. Again, I'm sure that it's going to be nothing. I did, but that's okay. So, because there are no coincidences and everything's an omen. So, I hope everybody's having that amazing morning. I did get up late this morning. So, of course, that's why we're going to have a broken camera here. I turned off my alarm, and Mina's like, aren't you going to get up and do the thing this morning? I'm like, yes. She's like, oh, okay. So I did my mad dash. And then I come in here, and it's like, oh no, what is going on with the camera? And I do the reboot. So this is that reminder of why, we do what we do here in the mornings. Because now, this is a much better way to start the day. I've got my feet flat on the floor. And I'm rolling my ankles. And my butt's doing the kitty dance. Oh, that's better. And checking in with the shoulders. Which means I'm going to take a breath, and then my neck. So, this is where we get to check in with the universe. Take a breath. See if we have any angers or resentments or anything where we might want to just slow down. And then, as I like to say, the universe holds up that mirror and asks us, what do we see? And we can use the tarot as that reflection. So, let's just jump right into it. And I tell you what, I'm looking outside and it looks absolutely beautiful out there. So I am excited for the spring, which means I don't have to shovel snow, because winter is beautiful when it snows, but it's all means I have to shovel. So, that extra breath. So let's do this morning. This morning I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or idea. And if we believe in a multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this stack will lead down one path. This stack is a totally different path from this one. And the question is, which path do we want to take? And this morning, let's go right with the center. Or what I like to think of as what's right at the heart. So I'm going to do our 3 and 1. It feels so much personal when I know that my face is there. Although it gives you guys a break. So, flipping the cards over one at a time, like we're reading the pages of a book. So, what do we have? We have the 4 of Swords. This is my significator because I always felt like this is what I'm striving for. Swords are our thoughts, our ideas, and sometimes our anxieties. And when we have 1 sword, great, it's an idea. 2 swords, we're making choices. 4 swords, as we get further along in the numerology to 10, swords will start building up and they become more of a weight. But here's our moment to take a breath. Reflect where we are. Except this is reversed. So this shows, we know that we want to relax. We know that. But sometimes life just gets in the way. One of the cameras doesn't work. And then, we sit down to just have a cup of coffee and A cat knocks over a potted plant. It's just one of those things where we're just not able to really get that breath that we would like to have. The Six of Cups keeps popping up. So this is one of our favorite cards, right? It's a card of remembrance. And when we see the Six of Cups, so we talk about four being the four legs on a table, and then we don't get a chance to take that break, right? And so it starts building up that anxiety to where we get to like the Five of Swords. You know, and how long we stay in that Five of Swords. We're trying to get over that hill. Well, that all depends on us and if we're actually mindful of it. When we start feeling that anxiety, it's a good time to reflect on the cups, which is our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. And the sixes are about harmony and improvement and things getting better. It's a card of reflecting on the positive. So especially when we are just not able to get that breath, and I'm about to sneeze, when we're not able to get that breath, and I can't sneeze, right? And it's good to take a moment like this to reflect on this Six of Cups that keeps popping up for us. The positives, the people we've helped along the way, the people who've helped us. You know, even if we don't get a chance to stop and take that break, at least we're putting ourselves into a more positive frame of mind. So that when we do get to the fives, so the fours are the prelude to what happens when things around us start becoming a little bit nuts. So it's good even if we don't have the time to just really meditate and sit back and take care of ourselves. Even if we're walking around, we can look to find the positive because, you know, the fives are always waiting for us. Somebody's going to pull out in traffic when we're trying to get to work. Again, a cat's going to knock over a potted plant. We're going to be having a discussion with the cats. And it's the Five of Wands. Wands are the element of fire, and wands are our passion, our drive, our creativity, our all those things that drive us, our action. So when you have Four of Wands, four is like a solid. It's making a table, four legs on a table, and then there's that wrench in there where things just aren't going our way. But again, this is reversed, which means that these are minor cards. And as I say, the majors are the big destiny cards that we pay attention to. The minors are welcome to a Wednesday. And you know what this Wednesday is like? Okay, maybe we're not able to take an hour and reflect on a flame of a candle and go to a mountain and but at least wherever we are, even if we didn't get enough sleep, we've mentally put in our heads now to at least reflect on the positive. So that when something does happen, the cat knocks the plant off the table, we can remember how much we care about that plant, how much we cared about that plant, how much we care about the cat and the joy they give us. So yes, we have to clean it up. No, we're not happy about it. But we've reversed the five. We're not living in this where we're angry, we're chasing it around. We're trying to squirt it with a water bottle. We just reflect on where we came from. So, let's see what the advice card is. This has really been a week of reflection and finding the positive because Three of Cups. Threes are growth. The old saying of 1 + 1 = 3. The coming together. The celebrating for what we have. So the way that this sentence may end is with the Five of Wands. And today was a rough day. But the way that we can look at it is you know what, I didn't get enough sleep, or I didn't get a chance to stop, or I didn't really get a chance to take care of myself. But otherwise, things there, the world is rough out there, but at least there's some positives in my life. So conflicts are always going to happen, but I have too much going for me right now to get involved with this mess. I don't need this. I'm just going to turn this 5 upside down. I'm going to find the positives, and I'm just going to keep going today. And as Maureen's saying, a conflict from your past, you need to put to rest. That's a very good way to look at this also. So the thing is today is that just recognizing, or as I said yesterday, life is full of crises. It's just the last one we don't survive. It's about making the decision, that tough decision. This is water off a duck's back. It's a recognition of, you know what? If that wand is so important to you, take it. Or saying to the cat, if that potted plant being on the floor makes you happy, please don't do it again. But I will clean it up. And we're celebrating all those little things like that. So, with that this morning, I hope everybody has an amazing, amazing, amazing day. And I will be back here again tomorrow. Thanks again and take care.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems.